Shoot. I'm going to do this job that I've been putting off for a while, which is replacing the BMS. The battery management system in my Powerwall. I was just about to start working when it occurred to me that this thing's got to be turned off, which means there's no power in the cabin. Hey, boy. Okay, that's weird. For some reason, it turned my flashlight on. What's happening? Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. I have two UPSs here. Which is causing, I know that's causing that lamp to go on, but okay, that was really weird. Jeez. So I brought my my Jackery over. Can you see it? And my lamp, just so I could have a little bit more light here. But anyway, the neat thing about this, well, I'll be able to, I don't know if it's neat, but I'll be able to do some testing after I'm done here, because this should solve my problem where if I go to use my chop saw, the system dies. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. One of the nice things is they sent me instructions, actually video instructions on how to do this. Which wasn't bad. I mean, it was taken with a cell phone, and you can't see some of the stuff they're doing because their hands are in the way, but it gave me a good idea. I thought I was going to have to undo all this stuff, pull the board out, but you don't. You actually drop this panel out. You don't have to disconnect any of these big wires at the front. Okay, I gotta go watch the video. Alright. This reminds me of the old days. A long time ago, a very long time ago, 30 years, I built PCs and sold them. We'd have to actually we'd sell the PC and then we'd actually have to order all the parts and put it together. Wow. Surprising how different it is. Well, almost done. Oops. Yep. Okay, now we get to test this beast. Start by turning it on. So now the one thing that doesn't work out here is turning this on. I'm hoping this fixes it. Although if there's power coming in from the solar panels, then this will work. It always does. So what I'm going to do here is disconnect the panels from the system because I want to see this work. Well, I want to see if it is working. No. Oh. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna do some testing. Well, so far we have one fail. The inverter won't start. Unless there's some power coming in from solar. I don't get it. There could be like just 70 watts from solar coming in and it starts up. In fact, earlier in the video, when we heard the beeping and the lights kept trying to come on, it was 20 watts from the solar coming in that was doing that. The inverter was trying to start up with 20 watts. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I already know what's going to happen here. Okay, I brought this out because it's a lot easier than bringing out the chop saw, but the chop saw is the real test. Let's try that. I'm just testing it here today. I'm not going to be actually using it. Here we go. You know, I'm just going to disconnect the solar and try that. Well, that's very nice. That's very nice to see. So we fixed one problem. The other problem's a weird one. That's a weird one. This is my shower water. I need a shower. Badly. was awkward as all hell. So I was trying to take what looked like a big iceberg in one of the buckets and put it in a pot because the bucket was leaking. And it just fell apart just as I got it into the air. So I'm shoveling up my mess. I don't have a mop or anything here. This is stupid. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Raspberry Rock and I'm Russell. Kinda got a crappy day. Although I do see a little bit of clear sky up there. It'd be nice to get some sunshine. Got a little bit of sunshine over the last few days every day, which is nice because it helps keep the power up. I haven't run the generator in a few days now. That's awesome. Yeah, no video last week. I had a real problem with motivation lately. And I just didn't have anything for you guys, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, everything's okay. There's nothing wrong. Just decided not to do anything. Hopefully this week will be different. And one of the things I want to get back on is exercising. I haven't been doing any. During the summer was great because I was able to get the treadmill out and use that. But it uses a lot of power to run. During last winter was great because I was going around the pond every day doing my laps. So, but the in-between times when there's not a lot of power for the treadmill and the pond isn't frozen, I find a hard time getting my exercise. And it's this exercise I need, the old pumper. So we're going to get out there and we're going to do some laps. This won't be the first time actually. About a week ago, 2 weeks ago, City Girl and I went around the pond because it was frozen enough then, but now's the time, I think. Now's the time. We're going to get at it. Maybe we'll get some sunshine, although it's getting kind of late in the day for sunshine. I just had lunch, so it's the afternoon. Anyway, let's do this. Conditions are actually really good right now. There's enough snow that the ice isn't slippery underneath, if that makes any sense. And but there's not so much snow that it makes it difficult to walk. It's like right here, there's a little bit more, maybe a couple of inches. But most spots, like right here, less than an inch. So actually makes it pretty good for walking on. You can see that clear sky is missing us completely. It's over there. All we got up here is like dark clouds. Oh. Ready for this? Are you ready for this? Here we go. Hope you're ready. Pretty good, huh? We were really motoring. Oh, we were really motoring. Yeah, all three of us just zooming around. Whew, tired. That was a good workout. Good workout. Yeah. Oh, what is it? You could almost climb that tree, Junebug. It's Wednesday, and there's a fine mist coming down outside, enough to get you actually wet. I did my rounds around the pond, and my hair was all wet afterwards. So I'm doing some inside stuff, and one of the things I want to get working on is the pine tongue and groove, especially upstairs. But before I can do that, I want to show you something. Come with me. We're in the side of the loft opposite the bedroom. Bedroom's on the other side. This wiring, this here, I've got wiring coming from the solar panels up on the roof, and then other wiring heading down to where my charge controller is and the batteries and stuff. I've never changed this since I installed it. And back when I installed it, I was in a rush to get, it was like November, I was trying to get electricity in the cabin, and I kind of just threw this in here any old way. But to bring the pine up here, I've got to figure out something here. I've got to figure out what to do. So I think I'm going to do something really simple and just leave the wiring out from the wall, and I'll put the pine behind it and stuff. And later on I can come in and put ductwork in here and try and make it a little bit nicer. I'm just trying to figure out, I've disconnected one wire and I'm still getting 16 volts. I have no idea why. Here, this makes no sense. Anyway, so I'm just trying to figure out some electricity things before I can disconnect. I want to disconnect some wires and bring them in a different way, and then I got to get some of these things. I forget what they're called. You screw them in. Somebody will know in the comments, right? You screw them in, and then you've got your little doodads that go in there. Knockouts? These are knockouts. What are the things that screw into them? I forget. Anyway, and for some silly reason, my ground cable that goes down to the charge controller, it's too short. It's too short. So it looks like I just kind of threw it in there anyway to get it working. But I think I'm going to take it out and go through the side here. I'll have another 6 to 8 inches, which will bring me up to where I need to be to put ductwork in there. Anyway, this is all I'm working on today. Just stuff like this so I can get back to work on the pine. Oh, that's a bad spot. And I don't know why I have power here. This is silly. I should not have power here. This is another spot where the wiring hasn't changed since I put it in. These wires coming off the... these are the wires that are coming down from upstairs where we just were. Ray always gives me a hard time when he sees this. He's like, put that in some ductwork already. But it's hard to do until you get the walls finished. And then, even then it's hard to do. You gotta disconnect everything and then run it, and you gotta have a heat gun so that you can bend your conduit, and it's a pain in the ass. I don't like doing it. It's actually a good day to do wiring, since I was only making about 30 watts anyway. Probably not even that now. I found these little doodads. I know it wasn't what I was looking for, but I think these are used for electrical outlets. And it didn't really fit in here, but I didn't want the wire just going through this jagged hole with no protection for now anyway. My charge controller wires. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work for maybe. That'll work for maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do with the excess wire up here. And then these ones coming from the roof. Put over there. It'd be better if they all came through one though. Which that's not going to happen. Power? 10 watts. Yay, 20 watts, 30 watts, 50. 50 watts. Not even enough to run a refrigerator, but it's 50 watts. Alright. Hey, Jumbo, you awake? You awake? Are you awake, little girl? Welcome to Thursday. Do you hear that dripping? I'm like out of water. I got one emergency thing left, but I see some dripping going out of here. Going out of here? Going on here? We're totally gonna take advantage of it. Drip, drip. That's the sound of water. We're actually supposed to get some rain tomorrow, like 5 millimeters of rain. So I might actually overturn my barrel here. I'm thinking that next winter I want to clear a spot inside and put one of these blue barrels in there over the winter. Did I just say next winter I want to do it over the winter? Anyway, that way on days where it's really mild during the winter and I get 5 millimeters of rain, I can fill up the barrel. That'd be a ton of water. It would last a long time. Oh, it's frozen. So today I'm just going to use a bucket. And come back in an hour and see where we're at. I can also try and catch some of these drips coming off the eavesdrops, but what happens is, like suddenly a bunch of snow will come off and knock my bucket. The trick is finding the spot where you can catch a couple of drips. I know this probably seems crazy, right? Oh, you with your taps and you just turn them on and this wonderful water comes out. Can you see little JB? But this is what we do. If I get like half a bucket of water here, that's enough to do the dishes and then some. It's enough to take a shower. It's enough to keep Junebug from dehydrating. Now I'm getting wet. I can stand here and take a shower. Get some soap. Might take a while. Might take a while. Shh. But I won't. Nope. So the firewood situation. I'm actually pretty pleased. There was 5 rows here, and I've gone through the first 2 just the other day, a couple of days ago. I dug into the 3rd row. So about a row a month, although it's not quite. I mean, the first row was up to here, and this row was up, you know, this high, so it's not quite the same. And that last row is the smallest row, but we'll see. I've just wanted to use this side this winter. I think I use a little bit more than that. I might have to dig in a bit to that side, but it will be interesting to see how much of it I use. So hopefully all that side will just be next winter. Plus I've still got all this line here that I had nowhere to put. And as soon as the pond is frozen that I can drive on it with the ATV, then there's like 7 or 8 trees the beavers have taken down. Why don't we go check that out? You want to go check that out? Let's do that. So we're looking straight out from the deck here of the cabin. Where we're gonna go is down there. That's where I saw the trees that have been taken down. So we're heading down that way now. I'm not doing laps today. My legs are sore. You gotta get back into these things slowly, right? How's that? Is that a good thumbnail? Oh, it's hard to tell sometimes. Oh, that's probably dumb. Anyway, here's where we're going. You can see that the water level is rising over time. There's still standing dead trees down in this area, so the water wasn't here as long as it was out there. It's slowly spreading. These trees along the shore are dying. And these ones, well, I don't know how long ago they died. More on that side. Looks too rotten there. I'd have to check up there. Looks like one. Not a very big one. Maybe 2 there. Here's one that looks more recent. 2 that look more recent. Maybe even 3. And this one they were working on and stopped. I don't know if it's dead though. And then there's another one over there. So what do we got? Potentially 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5. I don't know how long these are here, so it won't be until I cut onto them until I know if they're rotten or not. See, we're just looking at that one. So there's 6. This might be 7 here. That might be rotten. I'm not going to count it. So 6. There's another one up there. 7. Just going down the one side right now. I can see there are more over there. I'm not going to keep counting because I'm going to lose track. There's another one. This tree is dead. Hard to tell what's going on here. Maybe this one too? There's, oh my goodness. Oh my God, look at it in here. So there's one. Branch. This one looks fairly recent. There's another one there, big one. There's, holy shit. Oh, what happened here? What is it, Junebug? What happened here? I don't know. Anyway, there's, oh, here's one here. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, fairly big ones too. Wow, all of this stuff we're looking at right here is all beavers have taken it down. There's a pine tree. I don't. Junebug, whatever it is, don't roll in it. If you want like hugs and kisses later. No, Junebug, don't do it. Don't do it. Clean snow only. Anyway, this is a pine tree. Beavers don't generally take down pine trees. They like the hardwoods. Here's another one here. This one looks a little bit older. There's another one there. There's a big one. Wow. Another one down there. Anybody keeping track? Anybody want to count? Oh! Ice isn't as thick near the shorelines. Yeah. Another big one there. This one, I don't know if that one is Well, it's easy to check. Doesn't look like the beaver took that one down. There's another one. There's another one. Oh, this one's partially in the ice. So I can get up to where it goes into the ice. And another one. And another. Oh my God. There's so many down here. And wow. All of these trees. Huh. We don't come down here very often. I guess if beavers are going to knock trees down, might as well be down here where we don't even see. I can't see the cabin from here. The cabin would be straight that way. Look at them all. Incredible. Everywhere I look, there's more. Honestly, I'm not sure why they do that. Like it makes sense to me if a beaver takes down a tree, it's so it can eat the Cambrian layer right under the bark for food. But in a lot of these cases, it seems they're just knocking the trees down and leaving them. What's the point of that? Ooh, it lives here. Hello. Something obviously lives in there. You can see the way the snow's packed down here. Anything? No? Look at this. 3 more right there. I'm looking at the hardwoods, not these softwoods that are dead. Another big one in there. So what I'll do is probably sometime in February, I'll actually bring the chainsaw out and cut into the ice and see how deep it is. Thick it is, excuse me. And then I'll just come out with the ATV. Drag the trees in as big as I can manage. There's enough wood out here for at least a couple more winters. That's good and that's bad. I don't like that they're doing this, but at least I'm not having to take down trees myself. For the longest time, I used my phone to fly my drone. And a tiny little screen, I could never see it, and it was always buffering because it wasn't fast enough to show the video. And then I got this iPad mini, and I've actually started using it for everything. Like I got it just to fly the drone, and it is much nicer. But I started using it for everything because what I realized is in the winter time when I'm trying to conserve power and not run a bunch of stuff like my computer and the TV or whatever, I just use this. And as I said, I use it for everything, and it's very minimal power consumption, but it's also really good for flying the drone.
Take off.
Very dark for some reason. I'm not sure why. Look at it flying through the trees and hitting something and crashing to the ground. It's so wonderful, it's magical. Okay, well this is my second time filming this because the audio really messed up the first time. If I have to do a third time, it'll be really funny. Anyway, L&R sent us a magic glass. First of all, I've been editing this video and I wanted to say that it's really hard filming at this time of year in the wintertime because the snow is really white and the trees are really dark, and it's just like either the snow is blared out white or the trees are blanked out black. It's and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just ragging on my own videos right now. Anyway, L&R sent us a new magic glass, which means L&R is a total Booksfester, enjoying Booksfest for probably a long time. Because every now and then I mention my magic glass. And my old magic glass, broken. Can you see how broken that is? If I turn it like that? Yeah, broken at the top. And I mentioned it, and L&R obviously went on eBay, found the Hurricane glass. Now, Hurricane glass, either by Planet Hollywood or by, this one is Rainforest Cafe. They're exactly the same. But that's what you need for what we're about to do. I'm gonna show you in a second. You need a special ice ball, which you can get on Amazon. You look for ice ball mold on Amazon, you'll find it. Comes in like a pack of 2, and you need 2. And then you can do the magic glass effect. This is, as I said, this is my second time doing this. I'm not slurring at all yet. So I'm going to show you what the magic glass is. I used to do this for Booksfest, for my live streams all the time. So if you haven't been to my live streams, you haven't seen this, you haven't seen the magic glass effect, you're in for a real treat, because I'm going to do a close-up right now. And hopefully the audio is working, because I have to do this a third time, then there will be some slurring going on. Hey, come on. Come closer. Come closer. Here's the ice ball mold. Take it out. And you get this wonderful ice ball. Now, the thing about these ice balls, and you want to do this very carefully. You don't want to just drop that in. Yeah, there we go. And the mice, and this is always different because the ice balls are slightly imperfect in every way. So sometimes this goes really fast, and sometimes this goes really slow. This is a rum and coke, by the way. Here we go. The magic glass. I just realized I forgot to change the focus on that. I've got a facial recognition focus on. I was supposed to change the focus to something else. I forgot to do it. I hope it's on focus. I'm not doing this again. I can't do it again. I've only got 2 ice balls. So there you go. That one was like very nice. The first one I did, the bad take, it just kind of all ran through, and I thought, oh, okay, well, sometimes that happens. And then sometimes it takes like 5 minutes. You're sitting there waiting, and then you start grabbing the glass, trying to melt that ball. It's like, come on, I want to have a drink. But that one was really good. You guys got a special treat. There you go. So if you're looking for that, that's a Hurricane glass. Rainforest Cafe and also Planet Hollywood puts them out. So there, we've come to the end of the video. And I'm starting to ramble, so we're gonna close this out. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.